So look, my job tonight is most pleasurable. I'm here to thank some very special people for doing such great work and really making the occasion, and you will see most of it tomorrow. Karen outlined that, for making it a real deal. You know, this is good stuff for us. And you know, one of the things that I found out when I was doing a job in the Canterbury development, that I was lucky enough to meet the people of the, if you like, the Coleridge community, and I soon found out the Coleridge community wasn't the village, and this was pointed out to me on a number of occasions, and it's really about from the mountains to somewhere past Hororata. And so the community is a critical element in all of this. So it's not just about the power station. The power station is certainly part of the community, and our great team that runs Canterbury assets for us, they're actually embedded in that community. And I'm proud to say they seem to be fitting in pretty well. And we've got our new generation people here, and I'm talking about the young people. I can see a couple of them there. So we're carrying on the sustainability thing with our new people as well as our assets. So our Coleridge assets are well placed to move into the second centennial year. I've got the great pleasure now of just saying a couple of words about some very special people, and we'd also like to make a small presentation to them. And even though they're very special people, they've also got very special partners, because, you know, and I sort of see there's quite a gender balance. Graham was talking about that before, but the ladies seem to prevail. They seem to prevail in the decision making, and they seem to guide us pretty firmly. And I know during my time through this process, I was guided pretty firmly by Lynn in particular. And I learnt an awful lot about that. But what I did really learn, and it sort of aligns to how we try to be in Trustpower, is that there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of pride, and there's a lot of integrity in the community. And you certainly find that out when you talk to the people. And you know, we always welcome in their homes, even though they sometimes are giving us a bit of a bad time. They actually did always look after us, and I still always feel welcome when I'm invited into their homes. So I really appreciate that. But just staying with Lynn for a moment. Lynn's, you know, she's been the chair of the committee that's pulled this thing together, and Lynn's an extremely passionate person, and she's got this fellow called Bruce, who she seems to feel really good about. And so the Nels have got this thing going on the woman's side, you know. But it's direct, it's very honest, and it's not authoritarian, but it's helpful. It's sort of helpful stuff, really. So look. Just want to thank Lynn and of course Bruce, and you know, Lynn really helped us as a corporate understand what the community was, understand how we could actually help this thing be successful, and so we'd just like to make a small presentation to Lynn and Bruce, and my orders are from Susie are that you must both come up here together. Where's Graham?
Well, Ian, I'd just like to say, I did see these smart parcels out of the corner of my eyes, but I thought you were having a raffle to defray expenses. Can I hand that to you?
Right. This is what happens every time. Pass the vote.
I'd just like to say that Trustpower has been very generous in thanking the community for their efforts towards the weekend. I would just like to say thank you to Trustpower. I've had 3 goals in mind for Lake Coleridge Village. They all involve Trustpower Dion. Where are you, Dion? I think we have succeeded in achieving 2 of them this weekend. One was to get the wonderful photographs that have been hiding in the attic of Trustpower, Coleridge building, archived. I used to say copied, but now we have digitalised them. I harassed Ian for 15 years. And Ian,
That's why I'm grey.
congratulations, we've achieved that goal. My second one was always to get some sort of information for the visitors who come to Coleridge Village. They wanted to understand how the power station worked. And well done, Trustpower. We have achieved that goal. But Dion, where are you? I've got a third goal yet to be achieved, and that is to take control of the bulk barn and turn it into a museum for the community. We've talked about all this wonderful history. We have got some wonderful rural history. I'm sure you've all seen West of Windwhistle and seen the stories that are told there. It would be great to have somewhere to be able to show people about our wonderful community. I was just talking to Susie and saying, I've watched Queenstown develop. I see Wanaka emerging. The growth is creeping up to Tekapo. It has moved into Methven. And soon, it could be 20 years away, but places like Coleridge are going to boom. They're going to change. And if we haven't preserved that bit of history in places like the bulk barn, then we've lost something. So, Trustpower, if you can do one more thing for us, don't retire yet, Ian. Let's see if we can achieve that goal. And thank you to everybody. It has been so special to reach 100 years. We've had a wonderful year. I was a very reluctant chairperson, as Ian will testify, but I especially thank Karen for the work she has done. She's like a rabbit digging a hole in the last week, but we all know that, and well done, Karen, you've been a great offsider. I thank Graham and Sally for the work they've done with the registrations, to Jude Kirk, who did the media until they suddenly had a job change. You've been a great team, and I especially thank my husband. I've been in bed, taken me till after midnight for probably most of the last 3 weeks. It's been long hours, and he's had to put up with sometimes grumpy wife, but it's been worthwhile. And I hope you see it all tomorrow. We all have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for everything you've done tonight, Trustpower. It's been great.
Well done, young lady.
Thank you very much. I've already said my bit, but Mike was heard commenting to someone today, it has been a long day. Little does he know what's in store tomorrow. I was writing lists as I was coming down the road from Coleridge tonight. This is your job, dear. This is someone else's job. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you.
I think it's worth also acknowledging that apart from doing all of this work, people have challenges in their lives and have to carry on their daily lives and businesses. And again, this group of people have done that and delivered as always. And there's one thing I've found out about this group is they always deliver. Things shall not fail. Very affirmative. I love it. Graham Nell. He's king of the registrations and spreadsheets, and he'll be collecting the tickets tomorrow. So a special thanks also to Graham and Sally, who've done a sterling job. So if you'd like to come up and receive this small gift of appreciation. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ian.
Smooth ride.
Thanks, mate. I've got nothing to say.
Typical man, eh? Nothing to say.
Would you like me to say something?
Just going on to our fourth grouping, which is Hugh and Janet Durham. And again, when you talk to Hugh, you'll see that we've had a journey with the signage, documentation, colours, agreeing what's on a panel and what's not, what size it is, you know, where it sits, what it sits in, and I have to say, poor old Hugh sort of came up against the corporate brick wall a couple of times, and you know, while I have no regrets, I was from time to time I was a little bit embarrassed, but you know, corporate and communities sort of sometimes need a little bit more time to gel, and we got things worked out in the end, and as referred to before, we've got a fantastic result, as people will see tomorrow if you haven't already seen it. So look, thanks greatly to Hugh and Janet, and Janet's, you know, had some benefit of Janet's afternoon tea this afternoon, I understand, and I missed out on that, which I'm quite disappointed about, but I've heard so many people say it was wonderful, so really appreciate it. So if Hugh and Janet could come up here and receive this small token, please.
Thank you very much. That's very good of you. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. That's very sweet. I'll take that for the board. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
I couldn't have done all the graphics and things without the help of the Trustpower staff, and I'd just like to say thank you to the local Trustpower staff, especially Ross, my namesake Hugh Foster, and Andrew. They've been absolutely great, checking all my technical details, keeping me on the straight and narrow. Thank you very much. It's been a great team effort.
Well done.